Morning, folks. Obviously down at the yard today, not doing anything much. All I've literally done this morning is pop down, have a peek underneath the under the insulation that's underneath the roof, just to make sure A, they're still there, and B, they've got food. And luckily enough, they've got both. So nothing really to do with the bees today, apart from just to come and check them over. Not much in the way of flying, but it is still early. I've got a couple of bees popping out every now and again just to have a quick cleansing flight, but then going straight back inside, so nothing picking up or anything like that. What have we got going on around us? Now that is weird. Now if you were to look around me, if you didn't know it was January 27th today, you would have thought by the look of it, it could be any nice morning in spring. It's a really weird start of the year. I've already noticed some of the other flowers, crocuses, snowdrops, they're coming out, which isn't that bad. It's still it might be a little bit early for them, but it's not ridiculous. But we are now starting to see flowers coming out on some of the trees, which don't normally blossom for a good month yet, I don't think. And we're also starting to see some of the daffs come out as well. Now, it is still a little bit early. It's not spring yet. So if people are watching this as brand new beekeepers, however much you want to get into your hive and start looking about them, find out what's going on there, digging about, maybe fixing things that went wrong last season, don't. It's still too early in the season. The last thing you want is for you to start messing about with them. We get a cold snap in February and boom, they're done. We have ordered some pollen patties or pollen patties, and they're on their way. They won't however be going on for a good month or so yet. I'm going to try and get them on probably late February, beginning of March. What I want to do with those is basically to increase the get some protein in for the baby bees and start increasing brood population. I don't want that to happen yet. However much of you might think it's a good thing to have lots and lots of bees in there, which it is. It is really good to have lots and lots of bees in there, but you don't want to start introducing and increasing brood too much at the moment. If you start increasing the stocks now, they're going to go through their food. They're going to hit cold snap, and you've got a lot of young bees hit by cold. You don't want it, so try and hold back on everything at the moment. It's the best advice I can give at this moment in time. Just let them tick over, give them another month or so. Once you start getting to March, then we can start looking at doing things. March, April time. Treatment wise, we've got a plan. Trying to sort out a little bit of a calendar for this now, because it's always been a bit, when do I treat sort of moment. So the plan is at the moment is probably in March, is to treat with the strips. I can't remember what they're called now, but they're the strips which you put into your brood, you bend over the top and you put them in that way. I think that's a 2-week treatment. What we're going to do is at the end of the honey flow, at the end of a summer sort of time, we're going to stick in microwave quick strips and have those ones carrying out those ones. And we're also then in obviously the end of the year, going into the beginning of next year, so that's 2021, we're either going to do the dribble treatment with IP Boxall, I think it's pronounced, or going to buy ourselves a vaporizer, which should be a lot more friendly on the bees. So that's the plan for next year. Completely depends on if I make, I know money isn't everything, but anything that I buy for these bees are bought by the bees basically. So if I make some money from the bees, honey, wax, lip balms, etc., then obviously any money will go back on buying new kit. So the plan is hopefully to get the vaporizer, hopefully getting that by the end of the year. We're also trying to look at other purchases as well. One of the big things I really want is an electric extractor, because I start work doing it by hand. So fingers crossed for next year we'll have one. I don't think I'm going to get one for this year, but fingers crossed for next year I will. Obviously we're making a couple of other bits which we're going to be using hopefully later on in the year once some other parts arrive. So that's that. As far as sales go, it's obviously a part of the beekeeping for myself. We have in the process of making an arrangement with a local farm shop around our way to hopefully sell some of our lip balms. That's early days at the moment, so I won't talk too much about it. There's also a second company which promotes environmentally friendly items. So By that we're talking recyclable stuff, avoiding the plastic, bamboo, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully they're going to be looking into taking some of the tins lip balm that we've got. Obviously not taking the plastic ones because that'll kind of ruin their point, but hopefully some of the tin ones. We have also started selling a few on eBay as well. I haven't made a proper official eBay shop because I just haven't got the money to get that going. So there is just a bog standard eBay page set up by myself. Username I think is Brooklands HB. I don't think they're allowed to have the word bees in it, but who knows. So I'll pop a link below this video, and so if anyone does want to purchase anything that I've got up on there. At the moment I'm only selling lip balm. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, maybe in the next couple of years start making up and selling my own feed to start making up, and by that I mean fondant. I'm not messing about with shipping of liquid or anything like that, so just blocks of fondant. And hopefully next year I'll be moving my own pollen patties as well. I didn't do them this year because I haven't got enough money to buy a big bag of Ultra Bee, and I'm not buying the little ones. So a big bag of Ultra Bee, hopefully that's about 90 quid, and I'm hopefully going to make a load of patties out of that and maybe sell some, use some myself, you know what I mean. That's the plan anyway, so that's going to hopefully happen probably 2021 now. With the girls behind me, the plan is to split same time as last year, which would have been April. Going forward even further, splitting, once you split these two hives, ideally we should have then 4 hives in theory, and the hopeful plan of action is to basically split those bees every year. So next year we'll have 4 hives, year following 8 hives, 16, 32, etc, 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 until we run out of space basically around here, until there's no more foraging stuff available for them. So that's going forward many years down the line. I'm also hoping that my excuse me, my little one, that's Lucas, who's been seen I think on one of these videos. He's really excited to come down and start helping with the bees. He is only 3, 4 in May, so I've got him the smallest gloves possible. He's got his own suit, and we're going to bring him down hopefully and start helping out with the bees in the spring. So that will probably be with me, my father-in-law, and Lucas, just in case he gets stung. There's someone to basically take him on. He does know they sting, but he's never been stung, so he doesn't have the fear yet. But fingers crossed we can work through that one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just have a quick look down the girls, see if there's any activity going on. Bam. That's hive 1. There is, I had a look through, there are some bees still in there, clustered quite well underneath some of the food. As you can see, nothing going on. And hive 2, again, I've had a quick look through. There's a lot of bees up underneath the food, so they're clustered quite well underneath the food, but nothing actually happening. So, tips for the morning: remember it's winter. It is still winter. You don't go digging through your frames, and hopefully a lot more to come. Like I said, if you are interested in any of the lip balms that we're selling, I'll pop a link below. Please do have a look and see what you think. So yeah, that's it today. Have a great day. Hope all is well where you are. I hope your bees are well. I hope they're just one of the bees just popped out, caught my eye, stared. Attention, I've got attention span of a gnat, really have. Now I can't remember what I was saying. Bye, I think. So have a good one. All the best to you. Take it steady. Bye bye.